It's a new day here in Tokyo, a cold day. I'm so thankful that the vending machines here have hot drinks. Like you could just buy warm drinks. So I have this hot milk tea because I'm freezing. We're about to go to TeamLab, which is an interactive art kind of exhibit. You could take a bunch of pictures, look around. They have really cool stuff. I don't really know how to describe it. A lot of interesting kind of abstract displays where you can take pictures in and look around. It's really cool. So we paid for the skip the line option on Klook, and we literally got to come right to the front of the line. And there was a pretty big line behind us, so we probably would have had to wait a while. So definitely worth it. I don't think it was that much more expensive. Not that much, yeah. Not that much. Probably worth it if you don't want to wait. And it was raining too, and it's cold outside. We skipped all this line right here, and we literally just walked in like a second ago. You will walk barefoot as we experience the artworks of the entire body. So there's a mirror on the floor in one of the exhibits, so if you're wearing a skirt or anything that shows like up, I guess, make sure you're wearing shorts. I'm wearing a skirt and I'm wearing shorts underneath. For the lockers, the ones that have a key in it are the open ones. We were wandering around because we couldn't figure it out. Those were the taken ones. So look for the ones with this little key. All right, look at that. Okay, we put our shoes, socks. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a self-paced thing, so you just kind of go in at your own pace, and we're about to go to the water area, I think. But look at like this hallway. It's kind of, it looks like a spaceship or something, like we're going into something sci-fi. It's really cool. Oh, I hear the water, I hear the water. So this water literally is coming down, I guess like a hill? I don't really, how do you explain it? It's like this hallway of water coming down, and you walk up it and your feet get wet. And like they said, at some points up to your knees could get wet. So we're about to walk up this water. Anthony needs to pull up his pants.
I honestly feel like people would fall down this. Like it's just a slope. There is no stairs. So this is going to be really interesting.
Here we go. It's kind of cold. I thought it was going to be warm. Oh my gosh, I slipped. This is kind of difficult. Like this is, be careful. Be careful if you come up here. I feel like it's like, I don't know, if you were injured or maybe disabled, this might be really difficult, honestly. Anthony thinks it's supposed to clean your feet before you go in. Yeah, it smells like lemon. Like there's this lemon soap in this water. So now our feet are clean. So now we dry our feet with these towels here. Nobody look at my feet. I'm gonna put a blur on them. This looks like a pillowy room.
Oh my gosh.
This is very interesting. This is kind of crazy. What the heck? It reminds me of the room they put you in if you're like a danger to yourself or others, like in a straitjacket. This is like crazy. This is like a workout.
I guess I could put my pants down for now.
Ow, that like hurt my legs. I feel like that was like a workout. They also had a detour for that room if you can't do it. They said anybody who was needed to could use the hallway instead. The walls are soft, like suede. It reminds me kind of walking into a movie theater. Ooh, I know which one is next. It's the sparkly one with the mirror. So this is where the shorts under the skirt come in. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kindly do not walk through the lights and do not touch the lights.
This is crazy. It like all of a sudden gets dark and then it just lights up. It was kind of disorienting at first, but this is so cool. You're also not allowed to go through the LED. You just walk on the path, which it's kind of difficult to see at first, but this is crazy.
So they seem to try and rush you out a little bit, so self-pace my ass. Right now, Casey's sitting here waiting in the dark for like the good lighting so that I can take a picture of her.
Now we're in a room full of water. This water comes up really, really high. There's like koi fish like being projected onto the ground, fish and other things being projected. The water's super warm. It's kind of like milky, creamy looking. So I don't know what that's that. It smells really good in here though. It still smells like soap. This is cool. It feels like a big giant bath with a bunch of strangers, but you're all clothed and it only goes up to your knees. I can't do the other hand because I'm holding up my skirt. That was a half dab. Do people still do that? Now we're in the sphere room. It's a bunch of like colored spheres, and there's still a mirror on the ground. Oh my gosh. I love kids, but dang, they're like screaming, running around, and they splashed us with water earlier in the bathroom.
So, this is a pretty cool exhibit, but there are many kids acting like this is a playground right now.
It looks like the kids have went to the next room. But yeah, they were like hitting us with our camera, hitting us with the phone, with the balls. And the employee is here but didn't say anything. So there's signs that say don't push or pull. Like this is, I don't think this is supposed to be a playground, you know, it's like an exhibit. So yeah. Not a great experience to get hit by like these spheres as you're holding a camera.
So the next room was floating in the fallen universe of flowers. It is a cylinder room with a glass floor where you could look up at all the projections on the ceiling, and it was a sight to behold. This is an awesome experience. Like, it's really cool, guys. Come here. Like, it even kind of like threw away like the sour taste of the previous room with like all those children. I feel like they can't really get away with running around in here.
Wow, we're not even all the way in the middle and it still looks cool. We're not even all the way in the middle where they recommend you be because it's packed over there, but it still looks really cool from anywhere in this room, honestly.
I'm gonna flip it and let you see what we see. Oh wow, this is actually kind of making me dizzy, but whatever.
That exhibit was really, really cool. I did get kind of dizzy when I stood up, but that's because I was like laying on the ground trying to get pictures with my head like this. So if you get like motion sickness, kind of dizziness, I feel like that one, and then the one with all the LED lights might cause you to have some problems, but like it went away really quick for me personally, but I don't really get that much motion sickness problems. But you know, just a heads up, the lights in the LED one are super, super bright and flashy, and then in that one it kind of flashes. It's really cool, but just, you know, heads up.
With the first one that we walked into, like with just the LED lights, it was very flashy. So if you suffer from something like epilepsy, probably I wouldn't come here just for that very reason, or maybe skip that room. I don't even know if that's an option. So after you get done with all the inside displays, I guess we go out to the garden, and I think there's like 2 more, and I think they said you know, bring your jacket because it's cold, but that's only because it's like 30 degrees today while we're here. And I think they're giving us like slippers too. So these things all look like something out of Alien. They look like face huggers are about to just like pop out of them and just devour you. Not devour you, but plant their eggs inside you and then make you theirs.
Team Predator, boo xenomorphs. They shook. Honestly, this exhibit is cool, but it also kind of feels kind of random. Like, what? It does literally look like aliens hatched a bunch of eggs. I mean, I guess it kind of goes with like the sci-fi, and this is TeamLab planets, so it totally does make sense. You know what? On brand. I talked myself into it.
You were talking shoot.
I know. It's on brand. Planets, alien, I get it.
All right, they also give you umbrellas if it's raining, so that's pretty cool because we put our umbrella in a locker. Well, yeah, look at that.
And there's steam or mist coming up too, so it looks extra
eggy.
Sci-fi-y.
So we are in the last display, and it already smells like a floral shop, and it is a flower display. And we're not supposed to touch the flowers because they're real. Apparently in this last display, you only have a few minutes, and then they rotate you out and then bring in the next group. So just from like the look, before we walk in there, the flowers elevate and go up and down, which is really cool. Yeah, you had to really tell not to touch the flowers. Let's go over here. The attendant of this exhibit was like, don't touch the flowers, don't touch the flowers. I see you touching the flowers. That was like so freaking funny. I don't know if it was the same kids or if it was like an adult.
This is really cool. It smells so good in here because these are real live flowers, and this is just, I don't know, it's a nice experience. It like feels like you're connecting to nature when, you know, you're in a big city. I feel like we haven't had that much nature time here in Japan. I mean, we've kind of chosen that because there's tons of nature-y places to go, but we just haven't. So this is really cool.
So honestly, I said it throughout, but this place was absolutely amazing. Y'all should come and visit if y'all are in Tokyo because it was so much fun. That one room with all the bubbles, I feel like that was like a kid's playground just because, you know, big ass balls, kids wanted to push them around.
I think they're kicking us out. But yes, this place was so cool. So many fun things to do, unique things to do. Like, where else are you gonna wade through knee-high water with like koi fish projected into it? So awesome. This is a great experience. And also get the line skip thing. It was nice.